سلام يا نسكافيه. أهلا بيك. Or okay, wait. Let me restart. Hi. Hi. All right.
تفضل.
When I say salam, I want you guys to like put up your cups and be like
Raise the
that.
cups.
طيب
Yeah, and
حاضر
like say
حاضر.
like salam وكده.
This
Wallah,
is
such a good
definitely
host.
going in, by the way.
All right. We need to do this right.
Let's go.
Oh
Right,
my word.
all right, ready?
يلا يلا.
Okay. Check 1, 2, 3.
A Day in the Life of Muhammad, Part 5.
You are listening يا بايدن. Shut up your mouth يا بايدن.
Push B. B? What is B? B as in
Here
biscuit.
is the story of Cinderella. Once upon a time.
Here is the story of the three little piggies.
He
Once
dies
upon-
يعني عليك. It's on you. لو قطعت دي كده.
Thank you for watching.
Not from the sense. Next morning.
سلام يا نسكافيه. النهارده
Yes.
معانا ابو هنا، موحى، عمرو ولا عبد الله. وفعلا thank you guys so much for having me.
ولو. We love
You're
to
more
have
than welcome, but it's Abu Hanna.
أبو حنا.
أبو حنا.
Oh,
نشوء.
But put a 7 next
أبو
to it
هنا.
Abu Hanna.
instead of 8.
نعمل اكتري.
نتهنى فيك. And welcome back to another episode of the NassCafe podcast. Today we have a special guest right here, Moe Mills. Hello. No, what's your salam? Yeah, Mr. Mills.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for coming. Oh my God.
Thank you for
Today is gonna be a good episode.
Yeah.
Moe Mills is one of our boys. MashaAllah alayh. How many followers do you have on TikTok right now? Pull it up. Pull out the
Alhamdulillah,
numbers.
I have like 330k. A little bit more.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah.
A third of a milli. I see you. MashaAllah, baby.
MashaAllah. MashaAllah. And
What
MashaAllah, my
about on
boy.
Insta?
Oh, on Insta.
Oh, and
much?
Insta is like 23k.
20 million? 20 million? MashaAllah.
20 million. 20 million.
ونص ونص.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Mo just recently graduated. Mabruk. Tell them what you graduated with. Tell them the credential.
You already know, bro.
Can I sing a song for
3.5 GPA على biochemistry. You already know. Bachelor's degree.
Can I sing a song for
I can approve on his skills with bio, because like he actually helped me with some work and chemistry.
Bro, I
We used to hang out at Islam's house, and he used to do my calc homework.
Bro, wallah, I remember the days of Discord and we're just they're just studying, just 20-minute blocks of just studying and nobody talking.
The study sessions, I
Yeah.
love them.
I love that.
Guys,
That
guys.
actually helped me focus so much, wallah.
Wallah, me, I can't just sit in silence. I like to make jokes and I just see like I don't know, like 5 other people just there. Just
Guys, I
study,
want
study,
to
study.
sing a song for Mo. I want to sing a song.
You want to sing me a song?
Yes.
Sing a song.
اتفضل.
مبروك مبروك يا حبيب قلبي مبروك
الله.
مبروك مبروك يا حبيب قلبي
يا حبيب قلبي
مبروك الدنيا
فرحة
جمعتنا.
فرحة.
Okay. This is how we get copyright strike.
Thank you.
So we got a couple questions from the audience for you. From the fans, you know. ماشي
المراوح بتاعتك.
Wow.
We got some real ones, baby.
You know, I love the Egyptian accent so much, bro. Can we just talk in
Yeah.
Arabic?
عايز كلب
ازيك
العربي.
ازيك
If you want to translate 20 minutes of a conversation, sure.
never mind.
لازم تعمل بقى
Nobody
closed
goes.
captions هنا. The closed captions can't match with the Arabic that I'm speaking.
Ain't nobody gonna help me with the damn captions. That's the thing. So we got the first question. You know Malik,
Mhm.
our boy. He says, هل أنت شرس ومفترس ولا مفترس وشرس?
Oh God, he told me to ask that question.
Bro, he contacted every single one of us
Yeah,
to tell
he
us to
contacted
ask
me
you this
too.
shit.
First off, Malik, I love you, bro. Second off, بص في أيام وأيام. يوم مفترس ومفترس. بعدين في يوم تاني
مفترس
مفترس
وشرس.
It depends, but what does it depend on?
يا ده يا شرس يا مفترس. Who knows?
ولا هو زلمة مفترس وشرس.
شرس
what the-
شرس قوي.
أبي
What did
جدا
Islam the Muslim, what did Mr. Yalahwi say?
Mr. Yalawi? Where is it? Hold on.
Islam?
والله I lost it. I lost it, bro. I don't know what he said. حدا منكم
Okay.
يطلع.
Islam said, "Why are you so cute?"
بص يا Islam.
That's a question you need to answer for everyone. 'Cause
Yeah,
we
but
think
you're
of
the
the same
cutest
way.
motherfucker I know.
Like you guys need like نظارات maybe, you know, get your eyes checked.
I have 10.
في doctors, you know, there are eye doctors, like they go around, you know.
Oh, an eye doctor. Hold on. What kind of doctor are you?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Not me, أنا مش eye doctor. مش عارف حاجة. ولا دكتور.
دكتور
He's humble
دكتور
too, ما شاء
نفسيا.
الله.
Well, this guy
احنا
therapy session.
محطمين نفسيا.
والله
Therapy
والله
session with
بص
Mills.
ستي رح تحبك انت عشان حكيت الجملة. دكتور نسائية.
دكتور زي
Very nice, much best.
very much very much.
بحب النسوان. الله يبارك.
عتلو عيلي.
Yeah.
I love how Abdalla is just there for that.
الله يبعث له.
I'm the
الله
life of the
يبعث
party.
له عليه.
Okay.
Mills, bro. I want to ask you, how did you come up with the Salam, yeah, Mr. or Miss or anything like that for the DMs?
My
I
DM
love
login?
that. That's my favorite shit ever, bro. Especially when you did it to the president of France, bro. That shit was the funniest shit ever, bro.
So basically, right? جيت بالصدفة, like it came out of nowhere. It was like one day I was scrolling on my For You page وكده, and I saw the news about the hijab ban and stuff like that. And I was like, man, I got a couple words to say to that guy, and I was like, I wish I could say stuff to his face. And then it hit me. I see all these videos of like, you know how guys be hitting up girls in like the DMs with the voice note and stuff like that. Those
Right,
videos
right,
on
right.
Yeah,
TikTok
yeah.
and stuff like that. I saw those
Have you done
videos.
that before?
So you slid
No,
in
I
the
haven't
DMs?
done that. الصراحة الصراحة لا.
How many DMs do y'all think Moe Mills gets on a daily basis, bro?
بص بصراحة بالنيجاتيفز. يعني
The next, what, he sends them back.
I send them back.
No, I'm sorry to cut you off. Continue.
No,
continue.
you're good. So basically, right? So I saw those videos on TikTok. So I'm like, and that's when it clicked. Like that's when the light bulb hit. I'm like, I'm gonna send voice notes to famous people and just troll them. Just say what's on my mind, okay? So I did that to I don't even know how many people.
Do you have a script in front of you before you do it, or are you just speaking?
So yeah, I actually have a notebook.
And just like bullet points you go off of?
So basically, I have a bunch of stuff that I write down
Yo,
for scripts.
you guys steal the ideas.
And I usually like
Zoom in.
I press the voice note and then I read it off through the script. Then I edit the voice note in editing software.
I love the way you edit, by the way.
Thank you
it's
so
the
much.
funniest shit.
But can I ask a
What
question?
kind of software do you use?
Me, I don't have money, so I use Splice on my phone.
Wallah, he put
The
me on
college.
Splice and it's so easy to use.
It's
You
so
know,
easy
Splice
to
is-
use.
Yo, why are we?
Muhammad,
Hold on.
speaking
why are we
of-
promoting?
Not sponsored by the way.
But speaking of that, why did you not hit up Amber Heard yet?
Okay, so المشكلة
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
المشكلة دلوقتي is that I made the script and I was going to
Wallahi, I
record.
knew he did.
I'm saying.
I made the script and I was gonna record, but I got like بصراحة I had a lot of like I had a lot of stuff that I had to do that day, and then the more stuff that I had to do each day, the farther away like the video was gonna be to the actual relevance of the event, right?
Yeah.
Like, but once I was ready to actually edit and make the video, خلاص 3-4 أيام بعد الevent.
No, but you're
like,
good.
it's-
You're good because
I
she's
feel like
trying
you
to, she's
should
trying
still
to,
do it.
She's trying to appeal the verdict, so you're good.
No, she is.
Yeah. I don't think she'll get anything.
No, she's done. So.
No, she can do it.
She's
No,
done, she's done it, she's done
she's
it.
gonna appeal it,
Don't
but she's
stop
gonna
it.
lose again.
You should do one to Johnny Depp. You know, congratulate him.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna do one to Johnny Depp and one to Amber.
I want to.
Oh my fucking god! You should put them both in a group chat and just message them both.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
عقل كبير يا زلمة.
سلام يا جوني وأمبر هيرد. I have gathered you guys together one last time.
What is that?
No,
That's
that's gonna be
safar.
fire. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm actually gonna do that.
That's
Let's
jokes,
talk
bro.
mentally, not physically.
Bro, literally the idea just clicked. I have the whole script in mind. I just can't wait to
Oh my
write it
fucking
after
god!
this.
You should, real quick. You should do the Hamoudi. Hamoudi, don't shit on the bed, please.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Oh
Speaking
my
about
god.
Hamoudi, when are we getting in the sun, my boy? We need to see Hamoudi in
Son.
person.
Yeah, listen, bro. I need that one. Listen, show
Because I disconnected for a whole minute.
the wife too, bro. Man, no,
So, Hala,
sneeze.
Hamoudi's
when
coming.
it comes to the profession, because someone asked, like, now you got your bachelor's, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to med school, what do you want to specialize in?
So, inshallah, um, after I apply, because I still haven't applied yet for medical school, I'm taking a gap year to pick myself
To
off my
see me
feet,
more often.
or like, yeah, to
Mhm.
see, yeah. Come on, man. Come on. لا
Oh
بس
my god! Stop
صراحة
it.
I needed more experience حسب ال biomedical field, so I'm trying to look into pharmaceutical companies and maybe even like do more research for other universities like Columbia or NYU or حاجة زي كده. So I'm applying
ما
to
شاء
these
الله.
positions
ما شاء
inshallah,
الله.
and during this year that's when I'm gonna be applying to medical school. So when I get accepted, inshallah. Right now,
ما شاء الله.
my interest is in neuroscience. I'm really interested in the brain,
ما
and I
شاء
think
الله.
it's basically like for me personally, like that's the most important part of the body. It controls literally everything, and I feel like if you understand it more, like it's
Are
amazing.
you trying to? Are you trying to do? Are you trying to go all the way to a PhD, master's, doctor, or
I'm trying to get my doctorate degree. Inshallah.
doctorate?
Doctoral.
Yeah.
Inshallah. What, like science or like
No,
surgical?
it's like
What?
DO, like an actual doctor. Like after med school, you gotta
Yeah, Dr. Mills, bro.
doctor.
And the thing, and the fact that he did the doctor serious with I'm sorry, I
Bro,
forgot. Who was it that you did with?
Moe's Anatomy. I did it
Oh
with
my God, Moses. That
face
name
mask,
is fucking gold, bro. The name is
bro.
gold.
Okay.
Oh, Moe's
Muhammad,
Anatomy was by far the funnest series that I've ever made in my
I
whole
love
career.
that shit,
Muhammad,
bro.
Better,
I
I
was just
had
there
more fun
wanting
making
more.
that series than the story time or than the Disney stories, than the DM videos. That is the best. It's just the thing
Is it?
is that it's hard to make it fit to TikTok's like algorithm. More or less. That's the only thing.
no,
If I was to
100%.
make
We're
it for
gonna go
fun,
back to
bro, I would
Disney,
make that
but
every single day.
Bro, you
Hmm.
we're
should.
gonna go back to Disney and this, but I want to ask you a question.
Hmm.
In fact, a favor. I need best laughs on this,
Yeah,
I got you. I'll hit him up.
yeah. We
please.
need, bro. I love his content as well, bro.
Yeah.
I love,
He's
bro. Here's the
by
thing,
far,
Mo.
In fact, I need him with his dad.
bro. By far,
Oh
Bassett,
god.
bro. Bassett is the most like the kindest person I've ever like
Hold
met
on.
on
If
this
it's
app.
coming from Mo, if
Bro,
that's coming from Mo,
he
how good
is
is this guy?
he's so kind and humble. بصراحة, I go to him. I went to him for advice one time, and he gave me like everything that I needed to know, and he was there to help me. And like,
Okay, Mo.
MashaAllah,
if
ya
he
Allah.
sees this video, bro, like like thank you so
Big
much.
up Bassett.
Speaking
Big up
speaking
Bassett.
of advice, speaking of advice,
This is the bro. Mo's Anatomy season 2 coming up.
Mo.
Shit.
Speaking of
Okay, y'all
advice,
heard it here first. We got the scoop. The scoop with
Moha got something along with the advice.
yes, I want to know something. So speaking of advice, I want to know what one advice you would give to someone who's planning or have in mind to go into medical school or like starting college. Like for
Okay,
the,
I got you. Okay, so my advice is to have a plan. So basically, what I mean by that is that um, you can say all the time like, oh, I'm a doctor, I'm gonna be a doctor, I'm gonna be a doctor, but you have to one make a plan, and two you have to act on that plan because people be making plans left and right. They'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go do this and then this and then this. I'm gonna be this and then they don't do any of that. The hardest step is that first step. Once you get past that first step, it's easy. Like honestly, I should be one to talk because I be making plans like every single day, every single day. I write down what I have to do today. What are my goals, right? And then the hardest thing for me, I'm still struggling with this personally because some days I'm on, some days I'm off, is to take that first step. After you take that first step, the next step is easier. Then it gets easier. Then it gets easier. Once you make a routine out of it, it's easy.
I can tell you.
But that's
Yeah.
beautiful. So
That-
you got
that
like
is
a
actu-
checklist basically.
Yeah, I can
That's
tell you're a
actually
very organized person. That's
no, yeah, bro. He was here before anybody else.
bro. I
I
used
swear to
to,
God, bro.
bro. Before,
Bro, as just real quick, speaking about
Yeah.
inability to make plans. Sorry, Yezin isn't here today. And yeah, Haram. Do pray for him. He just went. He just had surgery on what was it?
Wisdom tooth.
For wisdom tooth.
Wisdom teeth.
Wisdom. Yeah. He got his wisdom. Four wisdom teeth pulled.
That's how wise my guy is, bro. He's so smart.
أردني وقفوا عند أردني قوي الشاب.
But so please do pray
طب ما
for him.
اختلفنا على راس الهاشميين بس يعني عندك مصاري والسوريين.
حبيبي
Oh my
أنا
God.
أصلا
We
I
were
get
once
mistaken
one
for
country.
Egyptian. فظبط لي حالك.
Me and Mills were once like
هلا.
this one country.
Speaking of الدنيا أنا عايز أحكي على أبو الدنيا
مين
محمد
بقى؟
ميلز.
Yeah,
They're
well,
asking
that was a good one. That was a good one.
they're asking how are you so swag?
Oh, am I swag?
How are you so
فين
swag?
السواق ديت يا
الصوت كله.
can we see your swag right now?
السواق
No,
جاي.
look at the swag he has on right now.
Bro,
This week,
we
right?
already know I'm repping the dome of the rock shit.
ما شاء الله.
ما
Um,
شاء الله
The
عليك.
dome.
But yeah.
Off the dome.
I love this shirt, by the way. This shirt is dope. I wear it a lot.
Can you stand
You
up
make,
and
Dome
you,
of the
you
Rock
make
loves
it
you
dope.
too.
You make
لا؟
it dope.
wait? Can you stand up and do a spin?
أنا لابس بنطلون بيجامة. I thought this was gonna be a tough review. What is this?
That's his swag. That's his swag right there.
Sure, boy. You'll see Dr. Mills out. بتشوف Dr. Mills out in the Arabi stores just rocking.
Bro, imagine.
راحت ايدي يا زلمة.
Oh, your hand? Okay, you're good.
Yeah, no, what, my toe is up here, bro? بدك تسمع
Oh,
له
no.
شيء؟
Now I learned my lesson. If I ever got into an interview that's like online in the screen and they ask me to stand up, it's a
Bro, I can't do
أقول
that
اصبحت
shit.
لابس كلوت.
Bro, I remember my sister was on her Zoom calls like for school, like while COVID was going on, and she had a PE class, and she just told them, "And I'm hajjaba, I can't be on the screen." I low-key wanted to do the same shit, bro.
Bro, أنا محجب.
اتحجبت أنا, bro.
الحمد لله الله هداك حبيبي.
أنت بدك تتحجب, bro.
Eventually.
Eventually.
There is a question.
Good question.
Speaking of hijab, which is a beautiful thing, someone's asking, what would you look for physically in your wife?
Oh.
What would I look for physically?
Physically with the F.
He has to
على
have a
فكرة،
brain.
مش ال PH.
He has to have a brain so he can.
Trying to do the accent. He's like physically. What do I look for physically?
No, fiscally.
Physically. It's
So
physical.
she
Well, a
she
brain-
messed up on purpose.
Yeah,
Smart.
yeah, it's the accent, bro.
She's trying to act
Yeah.
smart. That's what she was
Physically.
trying to do.
Physically.
But brain, it's something
think we're
physical,
giving
but
her-
you can't touch it, Amma. So
No. I'm saying brain because he wants to go into neuroscience. You know.
Does brain count as physical? I feel like that's like intellect. Like it feels like.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
But if she doesn't have
I
a
don't
brain,
know.
then there's no intellect.
I'm gonna tell you something. Intellectually, she's smart. She used that, and I didn't.
I
call
think
up
you're
on
giving
it.
her
You
way
have
too
to
much
catch up
credit,
on a
bro.
lot of
Way
things.
too much credit, bro. She just messed up a word, bro.
Yeah, typo.
Watch it actually be a mistake. Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
what was it? It's the name is It's Off.
It's off.
It's Off.
It's
Oh,
off.
continue.
But yeah.
أوف على جمالك.
What do I look for physically? No. Well, I actually never thought of this. Like, I never thought to answer a question like this. I usually when I look for like someone that I'm interested to marry or something like that, I would look for more internal things other than physically.
ما شاء
يعني
الله.
مثلا أهم حاجة obviously for me personally is the deen, you know, like how and once you have your deen like straightforward or at least trying to be straightforward, everything else falls in line. فاهم قصدي إيه? So like
صح.
your morals,
ما شاء الله.
the way that you act, the way that you treat other people, you know, فاهم قصدي إيه? It all follows through, fam. So that's like my main important thing. But the question was physically. Honestly, I never thought of the
Here's the
physical.
thing. If you don't care because the first thing, here's the thing. I understand maybe why they asked the question is because whenever you first see someone, the first thing that you see is their physical appearance. That's what attracts you to them.
Right. True. That makes sense.
Would you go for someone? Let me ask a preference, and you might not have one. Would you go for hijabi or non-hijabi, or do you not care?
I don't have a preference for that. I honestly look more towards like
But Mo,
I don't know.
what catches your eye
Because
first?
he lowers his gaze, he doesn't even know what she looks like.
I don't even know what she wearing, bro. No,
He
but
lowered his gaze. He's a good Muslim.
no, but it's actually crazy because like I've met non-hijabis that know more about Islam
Yeah, I know that's
you
crazy.
know what I mean?
الله
So I feel
عليك
like
والله
it's not good
بتفهم
to like
والله بتفهم.
right like
صحيح.
I like there's so many you know that there's depends on the person, you know what I mean? And yeah,
Yeah.
that's basically it. Physically
Yeah.
though, let's see.
Eyes.
I
Like
like
the first thing
I
that catch
like
your
eyes.
eye.
Eyes is the first thing that I probably
Stop
So-
it. Stop it.
It's
So
like,
with
bro,
that,
you already know.
so do you like them like a specific color? Do you like them white, like a bit snatched, like your anime characters?
No, no.
Oh, speaking about anime.
ايه عامل ازيك عامل ايه انت يا اسطى؟
عامل ايه؟
I don't know, I
يلا.
feel like there's different ways to like say like that an eye is beautiful. I don't have a preference in like the color of the eyes. I actually really like brown eyes though. Brown eyes I've noticed are very pretty.
حبيبي stop. Thank you.
Whatever,
Speaking
bro.
about anime,
Whatever, bro.
Speaking about anime, what an anime you would watch for the rest of your life? Somebody asked.
An anime that I would watch.
If
For
you
the
were to
rest
cancel
of
out
my
all other animes.
Honestly,
Hold on. Can we have guesses real quick? Can we have guesses real quick?
y'all would know. Y'all would know already.
I don't know much
Hold on.
about anime.
Is it the damn? What the hell is it called? It's
I don't
damn.
watch
What's this
anime.
damn movie? Oh my god! It's the one. Damn.
Damn,
fuck, not Final Destination.
you got it.
Wallah, what's
Is that Death Note?
No, not that one.
لا لا مو Death Note. This one has the guy with the pig mask. You know what I'm talking about? Is that it?
The pig mask.
Yeah, the guy with the pig mask and they fight these demons and shit.
هذول
Oh, you're
بأحلامك
talking about
حبيبي.
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer. That's not it. That's not it. One Punch.
What happened? I
Attack
like
on
that.
Titan.
One Piece.
Not Attack on Titan.
La 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 la.
I like that.
Hunter x Hunter.
One Piece.
Not Hunter.
No?
Even though in the next season come out, that's dope.
طب مين يا عم؟
It's gonna be. It's got to be One Piece, 100%.
One
See,
Piece.
I was singing it.
One Piece.
What did
bro?
I say? Did I say One Piece or One Punch?
You said One Punch.
Oh, One Punch.
As One Punch,
One
as far as I know.
I don't know much
You're
about
watching this
anime.
right now, and you don't
know,
and you
but-
don't mess with One Piece, bro. Bro.
Shabab,
Too
shabab.
good.
I don't
And
know
then,
much
do
about
you know
anime.
if I'm watching it, if that's the only show that I'm watching, bro, the show is over 1,000 episodes long. I'm fine. I'm chilling. You know what I mean?
How
By the time I
do
finish
you
it, I forgot the beginning, and then I can watch it again.
1,000?
Mo,
What?
how do you balance the anime addiction and studying for medicine?
And TikTok. Put TikTok in there too. The social media
Okay, so
planning.
it mainly goes to like my planner. That's why I rely on my planner very heavily. Like I have to write a plan for my next day, and I like my number one pet peeve is like if something interrupts the planner or I forgot to write something down and something interrupts it, right? So like I would stress out because I'd be like that messes up with what comes after.
With
and
everything after.
I'm busy at this time. What am I gonna do? Right?
Did
So
you-
it stresses me out a little bit, but definitely the planner helps me balance everything out. And then طبعا everything is in moderation. Even though I love anime, when I know it's time for me to study or to work, I'm lagging with it. But
Okay.
I give that time to study and work. You know what I mean? So like prioritize your
Yeah.
time to certain things. So like mainly. Like say مثلا I'm writing my plan for the day, right? If I'm writing my plan for the day, أول حاجة what time am I doing my five prayers, and what time am I doing like like maybe like read Quran at the end of the night, right?
Inshallah.
Mashallah.
After
Okay.
that, after I know like what time I do my prayers, those prayers are like my breaks throughout the day, right? Like I have 5 breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I do is that from when I wake up to the first prayer that I do, I have things that I want to complete, like check marks of
He
tasks
wakes
that
up
I want to
before
do
Fajr.
before that time.
Bro, this guy, this
What
guy,
happened?
this guy. You wake up
I
before
don't. I
Fajr and you
is
actually do shit before Fajr?
no.
Mashallah, mashallah.
Oh,
So
okay. He's not
I
he's
do
not
it.
that much.
I do
Not
it
that.
the night before. I do it the night before. I write this out the night before. This is like right before I
Mo,
sleep.
like Mo,
Co- uh,
do you use like a specific app or do you just use notes on like you
I
just
think he
type?
writes it, right?
You don't have to say the app if
I
it's
write
an
it
I
app.
down.
just
Okay,
showed
just writes it. Okay.
the book.
Question: Did you write this podcast in your planner?
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah,
did.
Oh my god! Oh my god, guys! Oh my god, guys! We made it onto the fucking planner, guys! Oh my
let's
god!
go.
Yo, just real quick, real
You
quick.
sounded so white يا زلمة.
It's okay, bro. Like شبك يا زلمة.
هلا صار صوري.
Okay, you sounded like a fake Syrian.
Hey,
عن جد.
Salami, Shabana, Salami. But anytime somebody knows I'm Syrian, they immediately say, Shabak ya Salami. I don't get
Yeah,
it.
they turn like Bab al Hara.
I
I'm
know,
like,
bro. I
it's
don't
not
get
that
it.
deep, my guy.
Anyway, though, real quick, since we were talking about Moe's anatomy, and you want to be a neurosurgeon, I watched Grey's Anatomy a little bit, you know? Y'all know McDreamy? We're going to have McHelmy.
That's good. I like that. I like that.
McHelmy.
McHenry. That's great.
If you
And then
don't,
I'll have a
if
picture
you've
of
never
Ahmed
watched,
Hilmi over.
if you've never watched Grey's Anatomy, you won't get the reference, but it's okay. It's okay.
No, yeah,
Go on.
every person that's
I
interested in the
genuinely want to
microphone
watch
has to watch.
Muhammad's anatomy.
I
Oh my
want
god,
Moe's
this
anatomy
is
again, bro. I want Moe's anatomy so bad, bro. Wallah, but like sometimes I watch like my friends' TikToks more than I watch any TV shows or something like that. Cause I love the content we all make. Wallah, I do, bro.
bro, for
And
real.
The other day,
I'm
So
so
everyone
the
happy
other
with the
makes
day,
such
I
a
representation we
decision.
have.
actually,
I'm
No
happy that
doubt.
I'm represented by Mo.
No, come on.
what I
Now.
was trying to say the other day, I actually sat down and I watched like every single TikTok that we did since we got to meet each other. And
Shit.
I'm like, wow, the way we grew
For real.
into TikTok, the way that we grew our relationship, it's crazy.
Wallahi, bro,
Yeah, bro,
Like,
take-
what's better than waking up to Muhammad literally in the room next to you because you're on vacation with him?
Well, you don't like waking
Bro,
up on nothing.
he's so
So.
cute in the morning. I don't.
What's it called, bro?
فضحتني.
I want I want to talk about the Disney narration, the Disney stories,
Gotcha.
bro. Are we still gonna get some more of those, or are those
So
done?
I actually wrote down a couple of of stories that I want to make, but the only difficulty with that story is this is my like the Disney videos that I make are by far the hardest videos to make. I'm not
What? How come? Is
Yeah.
it just for the
because
editing part?
I'm taking a plot of an over an hour long movie, condensing it to 1 minute, and then rearranging it to make it to Arabi. Like
Yeah, I
a
was
little
about to
bit,
say,
like,
yeah, you
give
change
it
it
an
too,
Arab
yeah.
twist. So the whole thing, compressing it down to a minute and then making the Arab twist, is by far the hardest thing to write, to record, and to edit.
Mm.
It's like I had
Oh,
such
it's
a
so
big difficulty.
entertaining though.
Here's the thing.
It's so entertaining.
I feel like you should do it with anime. I don't know. Have you?
I
This,
didn't.
but
I
that's even
didn't do any
fucking
of them
longer.
with anime yet.
That's even longer, bro. That's thousands of
That's
episodes.
a
Yeah, that's like.
thousand. Yeah. But Mo, I told you this before. Are you gonna do DC or Marvel?
I will, 100%.
Thank you.
But
Bro,
Mo,
we have him on the podcast to request shit, basically.
Bro, y'all. Actually, I should be writing this down now.
yo, Mills. Ooh,
Oh my god.
what is
Oh
happening?
my god. This guy. Winner. I'm Batman.
Nation.
But that was
Generation.
winner.
I,
Win
know- I,
الحريمة.
Mo, I want to ask you why did you, Mo, I want to ask why did you stop doing those the day of one day? Oh no, wait, a day of life
The
of
day
Muhammad.
in the life.
'Cause
Corona.
this-
العم
Corona.
Corona.
There was no more days.
there were no more days.
Oh,
Bro,
that's when I start watching you, like when you were doing those
yeah, that's
videos.
actually when I started getting traction on TikTok. So basically, the story of my TikTok career, if you want to call it a career, right? So
It's more than a career. It's a superstar.
it's a lifestyle, حبيبي. Yeah,
راغب عالمي.
basically, I was doing TikTok for fun, right? أعمل أي فيديو ده أنا like I ever think of post نفسي زي الحمار في تيك توك ونمشي الدنيا, right? Like we keep moving,
Mm.
right? So
Oh.
during the time that I made those day in the life videos, I've been seeing a lot of vlogs on my For You page, right? I've been seeing like the get ready with me, the here's my day in the life, here's what I do, and then that is the birth of my accent, and that is the birth of my
Oh my
account,
God. Yeah,
basically.
yeah. I
So I
like,
thought
here's
to
the
myself, it would be funny to make that video in an accent, in an Arabic accent, because me personally, I have this, I've always had this hobby of doing accents. I try to learn new accents. I'm not, my best one is by far Arabic, but I can try other accents. It's just really difficult for me. Thus,
Can you try Syrian?
well, I don't know how they would, they'd be like,
Do you mean like the
you need to
Arabic
look up Bab
accents?
al need to watch a season.
شبكة يا
It's fine.
زلمة.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Moe Mills speaking in a Syrian dialect.
No, I'm about to embarrass myself, to be honest.
Go ahead, but we need the clips. Mo clips. Oh my God.
What would I say? I haven't heard the.
Wait.
The problem here is when I see him, I speak to him in Egyptian. I don't
I
speak
know,
to him
but
in
Like
it's,
that,
Syrian.
I
honestly,
don't. I
like, it
haven't
doesn't
heard.
come back. It doesn't go the other way. It only goes one way.
Mo, on scale of 1 to 10, how good is my Egyptian?
Bro, I thought you were Masri the first second I saw you. 100%. تخيل الواد ده شكله مش مصري ابدا, bro.
أبدا.
I was like
The
this dude is Masri
mustache,
Masri.
Here's the thing.
the mustache.
Mo kind of has, I mean, you do have dark hair, but a little bit lighter hair, which is sometimes a Syrian trait. You know, like how we have redheads and all
I
that?
could pass it Syrian. Maybe, I don't know. Do I pass
A
it
little
Syrian?
bit. Maybe. You could.
I get past
ازيك
as
ازيك يا اسطى.
someone from Spain.
You could
Look
you
at
could
family.
pass as a Syrian. You're wearing a Palestinian shirt and you're Egyptian.
ده
انت
انا
الوحدة العربية
confusing
يا ابني.
الدنيا
يا زلمة
كلها,
عن
bro.
جد.
Yeah.
What's damn?
I know Abdullah got 2 questions to ask Mo.
Oh shoot, yeah, we never got the Abdullah. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but we're overtime, so
No, it's
Doesn't
okay. It's
matter.
okay. Give
Ask
me.
them.
all right. 2 questions. Let's see. The first question is, what did let me know if you don't want to answer this question, but
عادي عادي.
what did your mom? What was your mom's reaction, Mama Mid's reaction when she found out, or when you told her that you started TikTok and she watched your first video?
Okay, this is a funny story actually. So, when my mom found out about my account, أولا, she says she didn't care. أولا, she was like, whatever, this kid's making stupid videos on the internet. I don't care, right? But she gave me like the advice to, like, أول حاجة لازم تخلص الدراسة, like خليك مركز على الدراسة, like stay focused on
Let's
your
prioritize
studies.
it 100%.
Yeah,
That's like every parent, like that's their most important thing, So like, if you get good grades, I don't care what you do. Inshallah, تجري في الشارع. Like I don't even know, like
Yeah.
like right? But just keep your studies on point. So alhamdulillah, I kept my studies on point. And it came to a point where she started loving my videos because it got traction. So like, she would show her
It's
friends.
like there's there's
She would
flues.
show her friends my videos, and then she would be like, "Hamad, يلا نعمل فيديو مع بعض," and then we would cook together, or we would do something like that, right? And that's when,
By the
like, during
way,
Ramadan, like, I started showing her in my cooking videos, and then every single day, like, she's the one that pushes me more to make videos than myself.
I love the
Mo,
cooking
what's
videos.
your
Wallah, I
what's your
love the
net
cooking
worth?
video.
What's your net worth from like doing
My net
TikTok?
worth is -$5. I'm actually in debt.
Oh, like,
College is
you were
expensive.
supposed to say,
Wallah,
you were
Mo,
supposed to
that's
say,
good for you. I'm negative $10.
you were supposed to say like a 5 million.
Oh yeah,
It's,
Like,
that's
6
only
to
on
7
Tuesdays
million
though.
عادي يعني عادي. It's
wait,
something
TikTok-
slight. Something slight.
So Mo, TikTok doesn't pay you?
TikTok pays very little, to be honest. It's I don't care personally because I do it for fun. But if you're trying to actually make a career out of TikTok, I suggest going into YouTube. Um, it's a slower way of gaining funds, while TikTok is a quicker way of making funds. So, طبعا, if you're on TikTok, I suggest going live often. I suggest making videos consistently, and you'll get money, but it's not like a lot of money.
Well,
It's
people are
quick
getting a
money.
lot of
That
money
means
from lives. Why don't
oh
you go
yeah,
live, bro?
100%.
I don't think he
It's
has the time,
I
bro.
miss your lives, by the
I,
way.
one I don't have the time, Habibi. One I don't have the time, and two it's awkward. To be honest, I feel weird. I feel weird having the
I
phone with
agree.
them.
You should
But
you should do
now there is that feature where we can like go on live with you.
Yeah.
We
ايوه
can
بس
have
مفيش
three
حد لايف
guests.
معايا. اعمل ايه؟ اجو لايف مع مالك يضربني برو.
No. We can manage something. But
Okay.
other thing for like starting TikTokers, also when you're advertising for a company,
True.
that's also some decent money that
yeah,
can
try
come
to
your
get
way.
sponsorships and all that.
100%.
Yeah.
If you're trying to actually make it a career, so like to anyone that wants to do social media as like a career aspect, hit up companies and make connections. Those are the two most important things to
And
actually
don't do anything that you'll regret.
exactly
think you'll regret.
100%. Like this is basically your blueprint, like or not blueprint, was it footprint or something like that.
And whatever you
Fingerprint?
post on
No,
social
whatever the
media,
fuck it
it's
is.
never deleted.
Aren't you a
my
fucking
guy.
doctor? Oh,
I don't- ايه تاني؟
Abdullah.
في عندك سؤال تاني عبد الله؟
Yes. If you were to be any TikToker, if you were to switch like your role, entirely Mo to a different TikToker, who would you be? Why?
Okay, I actually have a good answer for this, but I need to look up his account name. He is the funniest dude
Bro,
I've ever
That's such
seen,
a good
bro.
question.
This
I
guy,
know, bro.
That's a set in stone question for
This dude.
every guest that we get.
خلاص, no, for sure. For
Wait.
sure. Mo is pulling a Gabby right now. You know,
Mo phrasing, I'm
you
like,
guys know-
I froze too. How good the question was.
you guys know this guy?
give him a second. Give him a second. All right, boys, we're
Welcome
back. We're
back.
back. We just had a little bit of a technical difficulty,
Come on, this is-
but he's back. He's back. Yo,
My
he
bad.
asked
I'm
you.
sorry.
He
Did I
asked you
ruin the
such a
recording?
hard
I'm sorry.
question that you just said "fuck no," bro. And you had to fuck up.
No, I actually know the exact answer, bro. Bro. Okay, so do you want to ask the question for recording
It's in.
sakes,
It's
or
in. But go ahead and ask it again,
like
man.
re-ask the question?
All right. The question was, if you were to switch into
Yeah.
someone else from TikTok or be someone else from TikTok, who would it be and why?
It is 100%. It's gotta be Yezin. Do you guys know him? It's this Algerian guy from the UK.
We can put a
It's
picture.
this guy right here.
I can't see you. So.
I haven't seen him,
I haven't seen him.
but
But I will make sure to tag him.
Mizin.
I was
Amazing.
feeling myself for half an
Amazing.
hour.
Bro,
Mizin,
this
listen.
dude
I-
is the
I don't-
funniest
I don't
guy
like
I've
promoting
ever
just
seen
to
on this
What's his
app.
main
but-
content? What his main
What?
content?
But Mills said it.
So he makes comedic videos, basically just talking on, like, basically just talking to the phone, and he has this
The
banter
banter.
that is just so, like, he's so
Yeah.
comedically intelligent. You know what I mean? Like you
Mhm.
know when someone's like, you know when someone's good at comedy, like they have good comedic timing. The way that they make jokes is just straight off their heads. Like 100% this dude has ADHD. 100% like this dude. The way that he thinks, amazing.
Yo, do
صراحة,
not
bro.
put diagnosis on me. Are you a
Respect him,
therapist?
man.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching, for being
Man.
here with us. Thank you, Mills,
Thank
you.
for
Mo,
Thank
putting
you a
us
lot.
in your
Thank you,
planner.
Thank you a
Thank you
lot.
guys for having me.
thank you very much.
Yeah, haram. راحت الكاميرا تبعه, but it's okay.
Of course, man.
We still know he's here.
Okay.
So
That's how we
all
know
the socials,
TikTok
all the
is
socials
not
will be
paying
right
enough.
here on this.
Sorry.
Yeah, TikTok is not paying enough. Guys, all the socials will be right here on the screen and also in the description. Make sure to go ahead and follow Moe Mills on all his socials on TikTok, on Instagram, and on I don't know. Do you just go ahead and give us a promotion real quick, Mo?
What? Okay. Everything. TikTok and Instagram is Mo period underscore period Mills. So it makes a little face.
Y'all heard it right here. So, Mills, you want to go ahead and
And
close
this is
us out?
it for today's
you wanna
episode.
end this podcast?
All of us together.
You gotta
All of us
hit it up.
together.
You already know, bro. You already know.
Thank you.
Everyone
Thank you
watching?
for
Thank you
watching.
for
Thank you
watching.
for
All
watching.
of us together. All right.
So
Thank you for watching.
Wallahi, Azim, it's the most iconic shit I've ever heard, bro. Thank you for watching.
That's good. That's good.
I kind of want to end every single
Wash
one
your
like this.
wash your butts
This is not
today.
my sleep in the bed. Waste, man.
Thank you for watching.
Not from these sense. Next morning, I'm caught as best. Levioso, got past that test. Matt C's a routine. Canada man, 2-2's the routine. Got Tesla, drive FSD, got great vision, trust best is dream. Might need an addendum. Man get shot when he mix with a mandem. Boy, go check to the guys.